Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me through Healing and Empowerment. I am going to be doing some mini readings for you guys tonight. I was having a hell of a time getting the laptop to actually connect with a live. For whatever reason, I was having the same problem with my phone earlier. So with connection, I don't know if it's on YouTube's end because it happened on both my phone and my laptop with YouTube, or if it's just like the connection with the Wi-Fi or what have you. So I hope that you guys can hear me. Hi, Tracy. How you doing? I hope that you guys can hear me okay and that I'm not lagging. If you guys do notice that I'm starting to lag or something, just let me know. There's really nothing that I can do about it. However, it just lets me know that I need to either slow down or pause for a minute or something like that. It almost feels like Mercury's in retrograde again, but I don't even think that that's what's going on right now. But let me get Tracy down. Hi, Mary. How you doing? Thank you, Tracy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start praying and get into this. I hate how that light shines on my head, but if I don't turn it on, it's really dark in here. Thank you, Mary. Source God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you come and be with me tonight as I do these many readings for the people who come to my channel tonight. I ask that these messages be accurate messages of love, inspiration, and guidance. Any messages that need to come through, as well as any energies that they need to be aware of, I ask that they come through at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So right now I have Marie, Tracy, and Mary. Hi, Butterfly. How you doing, honey? Guys, please put your name into the comments if you're wanting a reading. 2 cards are free, 4 for $5 or 9 for $15. If you are making a payment for one of the paid readings, make sure that you're sending that payment to one of the links in the comments above, and then put how many cards along with your name in the yes, honey, I got you. Helena, I got you. Make sure that after you make that payment, you're putting your name in the comments along with how many cards that you paid for, so that I know that I'm giving you the right amount. Helena. Otherwise, you're just going to get 2 cards. Again, right now I've got Marie, Tracy, Maryam, and Helena. Do it this way. I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. I'm a little tired. I had a really long day at work today, and with the time changing here, it was just pretty annoying, but I'm going to adjust, I'm sure. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I always hate it when the time changes. It really throws me out of alignment or out of sync or whatever the right way of putting it is for at least a month. No copper. Wait, one more for these. Just another minute, guys, and I'll go ahead and get started. Marie, if you're here, let me know that you're here, honey. And then I got Tracy, Maryam, and Helena. If anybody else is wanting a reading, please make sure to put your name in the comments. 2 cards are free, 4 for $5 or 9 for $15. If you're wanting one of the paid readings, make sure that you're sending that payment to one of the links in the comments above, and then put your name in the comments along with how many cards you paid for, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you, anybody who's liking, sharing, subscribing as well. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, time lag is probably exactly what it is. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Marie, if you're here, let me know that you're here, hun. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and move on to Tracy. Which cards do I start out with, Tracy? Instantly, I was shown this deck. What messages do you have for Tracy, please, in love, romance, finance, ascension? Am I supposed to take these two or these two? I was told this one, not these. Am I supposed to take any more out of this deck? Thank you. Okay, so the first card that you had that came out, Tracy, is Surrender to the Sweetness. This is Venus energy. This is a card of happiness, pleasure, joy, doing things that'll bring you happiness, pleasure, and joy. But it's also about enjoying your life, allowing your life to be like pleasurable. So what that means is when you have those challenging times that you have to be grateful for them, that you have to give thanks for them anyway, or what have you. Yes, Crystal, I'll put you on the list. Thank you for being here, honey. But you also got Okanite, which is about connection with past lives. You may be going through some kind of lessons when it comes to things repeating itself, some sort of pattern that has came from another lifetime to this lifetime. I do believe that this is referring to a relationship. I do not know if this means romantic relationship or a friendship or, with a family member, but there is some sort of pattern that is going to keep showing up in your life. And I feel like it's presently starting to show up. So you'll know what it is by it. It'll be some sort of repeated pattern or repeated person coming around and bugging you, something like that, to where you'll know exactly what it is. But this is also a card of all chakras, which takes me back to this card. I do feel like this card is representing oneness for you as well. So there may be lessons in becoming closer and closer with certain aspects of nature, or the solar system or what have you. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a new level or a new understanding of oneness. So there's infinite levels of oneness, but you're also being asked to connect with the chakras of the earth, your chakras with the chakras of the earth, or do some sort of clearing with them, maybe, because what I'm seeing is like a direct channel from like your heart chakra to the earth's heart chakra. And I do feel like there's going to be some sort of clearing. I am being told at this time that I need to make a video on that. So I guess that I will do that. But they're asking you to connect with that, Tracy. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being a support. Guys, again, make sure if you are paying for one of the readings that you're putting your name in the comments along with the amount of cards that you paid for, so that I know how many cards to give you. There's been so many times that I've gave people a couple cards and then they'll message me later and say, I paid for something, or either I'll notice when I go into my PayPal or something that had happened. So make sure that you're letting me know how many you're paying for. You're very welcome, Tracy. And what I'm seeing with this whole like connection with the chakras of the earth is like, I feel like it's a direct link. For some reason, I feel like it's almost like it's going to create a new sense of oneness, because I'm almost feeling like I'm kind of trying to like rise up, or maybe it's a feeling of like if you were going to go out of body or something like that. So definitely connect and let me know how that goes. But I'm going to make a video with that. I'm going to make a soul star video too. I didn't get to it last night, but I am going to do that. Okay, Marie, if you're here, let me know that you're here. So far, I have Mary M, Helena, and Crystal on the list. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Mary M until Marie gets here. Which cards do I go to for Mary M, please? Thank you. Okay, Mary M, this is going to be for you, honey. What messages? That was fast. So the first card that you had that came out is Seraphonite, and instantly, this never happens, but instantly I got Archangel Raphael coming through with this, and I'm seeing green and gold. I'm seeing golden DNA for whatever reason. I'm not for sure exactly why. You may want to do some sort of like Google search to see what golden DNA means. I have received activations for golden DNA, but I couldn't tell you like what it actually means or what it might do for you. But this is a card of being honest with yourself, taking a look at different areas of your life and seeing what kind of changes you still need to make, what kind of things you need to still get in order. But it's also about like, is there any kind of habits that you had that are not good for you? Is there things that you're putting into your body that maybe you need to be releasing at this time? That spirit is giving you some sort of nudge, or maybe your intuition or your body is giving you some sort of indication like, don't put that in me. But it's about taking a look at all aspects of your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. What can I do to create change for the better? Okay. So, and then this is also a heart and third eye chakra card. Which cards are, thank you. So what I'm getting from this is you're getting either, okay, both. They're saying both. You're getting these just inner knowings. That's heart. Okay. Inner knowings, the gift of clear cognizance. And you're getting these quick flashes or images of things that you need to release. Maybe even things that are probably getting ready to happen for you or others, because I'm getting this like flash of me being able to see things into the future, or having that gift of clairvoyance. But you're definitely getting direction from your intuition, from these inner thoughts, these flashes in your mind of images of things that you need to release. If you're not already in this energy, you're definitely going to be moving into that energy of having to look at these different aspects. I see you, Dorothy. I thank you for your donation, honey. Okay. Marie, if you're here, let me know that you're here. What other messages do you have for Marianne, please? And love, romance, finance. Thank you. So you got the jump in card, which is Andromedan energy. So you may be an Andromedan starseed, or you may have. Okay. Hi, Marie. Thank you for being here, honey. You'll be next. But this is a card of adventure and saying yes to some sort of new journey, new stage in your life. I feel like you're coming upon like this major transformation, and this transformation is coming because you're letting go and releasing lots of different aspects of yourself or aspects of your life that no longer resonate with you, or you're learning that they don't resonate with you. But this is asking you to say yes to change, say yes to this new adventure, say yes to a new journey, or what have you. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Marie, you'll be next, honey. Which cards do I go to for Marie, please? Very good, Mary. Make sure that you're doing that, because whatever you're intuitively feeling, or you just have these deep inner knowings about, then you need to go with it. Which cards do I start out with for Marie, please? I've seen two different decks. Which ones do I start out with, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Marie, please? In love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Marie. In love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Guys, while I'm thinking about it, if you are sending a payment for one of the readings, please make sure that you're sending it as a friend, because those of you who are putting it as a service, it is taxing me, and I already am taxed every year on every donation that is given to me or payment for any kind of services. So it's like I'm being double taxed. So please make sure that you don't do that. That's already happened twice today. So instead of getting $5, I'm getting $4.37. Plus, I'm going to be taxed on that $5. So make sure that you're sending it as a friend and not as a service, meaning the payment. Okay, so the first card that you got, Marie, is release your blocks. This is a last quarter moon in Scorpio. So there may be a finishing up or a purging, a final purge of something to do with your emotions. But the blocks that this is referring to is blocks that have to do, like, they're revolved around fear, some sort of fear of something that you are, some sort of situation that you're involved in or wanting to move forward. I don't know exactly what this situation is referring to, but whatever it is, make sure that you're releasing this fear by facing it head on. So you have to face the fears head on for the fears to go away. So this is also referring to blocks within your solar plexus. So you might want to watch a solar plexus guided meditation or do some healing on your solar plexus. It may give you a sense of direction, a sense of purpose. And I feel like alignment will come for whatever reason. I'm feeling like some sort of alignment will come to you. And they're showing me Mary Ann's reading. So you too need to think about and take an honest look at your life and realize, like, what kind of energies do you still need to release? Is there certain foods or drinks that you're eating that you shouldn't be putting into your body? Is there certain things that you're watching or listening that you shouldn't be listening or watching? And the list goes on and on. Anything that could be holding you back from moving forward in whatever this situation is, or anything in your life, really. What other messages do you have for Marie, please? In love, romance, finance. There's something to do with love, because I'm seeing a big red heart. And now this doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be love for your best friend or love for yourself or what have you. But there's an aspect of love blocks that are surrounding something to do with love. Maybe even unforgiveness towards yourself or another, because I'm getting the word unforgiveness flashing, and it's in green, and green is all about healing, so hi Donna, hi Katrina, how you doing, guys? What other messages do you have for Marie, please? In love, romance. Am I supposed to take both of those? Yeah, so just like I was saying with this first card, you got out that card that Miriam got, the honesty card. So this is Seraphonite. I couldn't remember what the name of the card was. It's Seraphonite, which is about taking an honest look at your life, evaluating different things and making changes that are necessary. There's something about accepting the good that you do. So you may be somebody who doesn't quite see the good that you have, that you give to others, or the kindness that you have that you give to others, or maybe you just don't see that you do so much for other people. But there's something to do with God is going to start showing you through other people your assets. So what you're good at, things that other people enjoy seeing you do or hearing you talk about, or seeing you being, whatever it may be. So there's going to be lessons, and these are good lessons in seeing your assets, those good things about you. Okay, so this may be something as these blocks are being released that have to do with fear, that are just coming out. You're starting to see your assets as you're letting go of these fears. They kind of go hand in hand. And then you got Pipestone, which is all about connection with your ancestors, your guides. I am getting a two women coming through. One of them's names is Terry, but it's spelled Tari instead of like Teri or Terry. It's Tari. So it's like Terry, like literally Terry. And then I'm just getting a big L initial, just the initial L, and it's in yellow. And I feel like this is a feminine angel, like a female named angel, but it's not coming through clear to me. So anyhow, they're asking you to connect in meditation with them. Just ask, and like when you're meditating, close your eyes, focus on this part here, and set intentions on connecting with the two people that came out in this reading, an angel and a female. So like a feminine energied angel, and then a feminine spirit. This is a spirit guide is what I'm hearing, and her name is Terry, Tari. So connect with her during meditation. I feel like they are going to help you to connect with your higher self, or to have some sort of deeper connection with higher self. Okay. And I even feel like it goes hand in hand with this seeing your assets for whatever reason. Like they may be helping you to see these assets that you have, helping you to honor them, trust them, or what have you. Let me make sure I got everybody down. Dorothea, before I forget. Okay, Donna, Katrina. Hi, Jades. How you doing, honey? Guys, again, make sure if you're paying for a reading that you're putting or making that payment and then putting your name in the comments along with how many cards you're paying for. Otherwise, you're going to get 2 cards. But I want to make sure that everybody's getting what they're supposed to get. What they're telling me to go these. Okay. What other messages do you have from Marie, please? And love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Okay, there's a flash of the reading that I did earlier on TikTok, which was about bring it back to me, please. Oh crud. You guys showed it to me to tell her, and now I'm not seeing it. I completely had a brain fart. Take me back to what you was showing me to tell her. Okay, whatever it is, you need to watch the TikTok video that I made today for March 15th. There's a message in there that's going to resonate with you. But anyway, you have 2 cards that came out together, and I'm told to read these together. And this is called "And Trust in the Timing," and this is referring to spiritual gifts, unique talents that are awakening in you or have already awakened in you, and that you're being called, you're being summoned to start using these, whether it be with your friends in your own daily life, or what have you. They're wanting you to get so deep into connection with your ancestors and guides, your angels at this time, so that you can see exactly what kind of training, so to speak, that you're going through, or what kind of lessons that you're going to be learning when it comes to these gifts that you have. And the card trust the timing is referring to just that, like you're not being passed up for some sort of awakening. You're not time is not going to run out on you. Basically, what this is saying is it's the right time now to engage in these spiritual aspects, so that these things will awaken, or awaken more if they're already awakened. But it's time to step up and start using these things, is what Spirit is saying. And that might even be why you have to release some of these blocks, the blocks that have to do with fear, maybe even illusional thoughts. Anyhow, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Okay, I've got Helena, Crystal, Dorothea, Donna, Vitrina, and Jades. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. If you're making a payment for one of the paid readings, make sure that you're making that payment and then putting your name in the comments along with how many cards that you've paid for. Okay, Helena, this next reading is going to be for you. I was instantly told to go to my Moonology deck, so I'm going to go to that. You're very welcome, Marie. Thank you for confirming that, honey. Have a wonderful evening. Am I supposed to take both of these? All 3 of them. Okay, I was told to take all 3 of these cards for you, so I'm going to. So you got adjustments are required. There's some sort of adjustments that need to be made at this time that may have something to do with a relationship, emotional turmoil around a relationship, or maybe this is a relationship with self, because you've got emotions are running high. And instantly what I'm seeing is like the inner child kind of hunkered down and in a fetal position and crying and feeling sad and feeling kind of alone. So you may be at this stage, or maybe coming out of a stage in this recent past where you felt like you was having to nurture your inner child, that maybe you was just feeling like you was in solitude, or you was alone, or what have you. But what Spirit is saying is that these things are starting to pass. There's going to be some adjustments that need to be had when it comes to your emotional body. So there's going to be some purging, or either you've already went through this purging, but after this purge, what you're going to feel is a sense of security, is what I'm getting. I do feel like this is having to do with some sort of relationship, though, because I feel like this take action card is referring to communication with somebody. I don't know if this is a romantic relationship, a relationship with a friend or a family member or coworker, or I keep feeling like inner self, like the inner child. So I feel like there's 2 things going on here. Inner child is really like crying out for some help, or either it's shown me that they were crying out for help, but there's also something to do with the relationship with somebody else, and some sort of communication that is needing to be had at this time. So you'll know exactly who this person is when it comes to spirit opening up an avenue for you to be able to talk with this person. Or maybe it's not that the avenue needs to be opened up for you to talk to this person, but this person needs to um, talk to you, and that opportunity, becomes available. But there, whatever it is, there is a situation that is also going to make you feel very excited, very happy, feel like you are going from one extreme to the other. So you may feel as if you felt like you was stuck, or you just didn't know which way to move, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, I'm so excited, I don't even care if I know which way to move, because this energy feels really good. So if you're not in that energy, you're going to be shifting into that energy. There is some new beginnings that are coming that are going to require your action, your attention, your willingness. They're saying willingness. Okay. So it could be in a relationship. It could also be in other doors opening up for you that have to do with money, because I'm getting a door opening for opportunity in career. So, anyway, I hope that this reading resonates with you, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Crystal. Which messages do I go to for Crystal? These. Thank you. Okay, Crystal, this is going to be for you, hun. What messages? I can't even shuffle them like that. All right, let's try this again. You're very welcome, hun. Much love to you. Have a wonderful evening. All right, Crystal, what messages do you have for Crystal, please? In love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Crystal. Love, romance, finance. Thank you. Am I supposed to continue with these cards? Yes or no? Okay, Crystal, the first card that came out for you is push through any insecurities. And this is revolving around fear for you too. I don't know what this fear is in, but the word enlightenment is coming up. So it may have something to do with your ascension journey, or becoming enlightened in some sort of situation in your life. There may be a process of overthinking in something, and it's time for you to just surrender and turn it over to source gods, your angels, your higher self, what have you. I feel like you might feel like you're navigating through something alone, but spirit's saying you're not alone. I don't know why I feel like you're navigating through something alone, or you may feel like your back's up against a wall, but spirit's saying it's totally the opposite way of what you're thinking. This is just familiar energy to you. And because it's familiar energy to you, you think that it must be exactly how it was before, but it's really not. This is, sort of an illusional type of energy, but it's bringing you through some sort of lessons that are going to get you to something to do with enlightenment, like a new level of enlightenment in some sort of situation or energy that you're facing right now. But let's see what else they have to say. Okay, so you got the sacrifice card, which is about, it could be about a few different things. A forceful change in a situation, because maybe you're not making, or you or somebody else may not be making a decision fast enough in God's time or spirit's time, whatever you want to say. And it also could be referring to, and is, they're saying, and is referring to a sacrifice that you're going to have to make. Now, this sacrifice is going to involve you having to, look at both aspects. Like, is this going to bring me closer to the outcome that I want in this situation, or is it going to take me further away from the outcome that I want in this situation? And this situation has something to do with an enlightening journey. But I feel like it has to do with a certain situation in your life. So you're going to know exactly what this is referring to. It could be something to do with a romantic relationship with a twin flame or a soulmate, because the number 11 is flashing at me right now. It's also a number of new beginnings and manifestations. So you may be manifesting some things right now. And maybe while you're getting these things that are being manifested to you, that is bringing on some sort of fears or insecurities that you have wrapped around it. But I am getting a really deep feeling that there is even relationship things going on for you as well. I don't know if this is romantic or if it's with a friend, but I feel like it's romantic. Um, and it may be distant, like they may be separated from you, and it may be like distant past or something like that, because I am seeing like a heart that's fading, slowly fading. So I don't know what that's referring to, but you might know. So a few different things going on in this reading. But anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I got Dorothea next. Hi, Zanitra. How you doing, honey? Oh, I'm glad it resonates, Crystal. Much love to you, honey. You're very welcome. I got you on the lesson, Zanitra. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 ahead of you, honey. Um, okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on to Dorothea. Which cards do I go to for Dorothea, please? Which cards? Wasn't expecting this, but they're telling me to go to these. So let's see what they have to say. What messages do you have for Dorothea, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Okay, you're being asked to attend a sweat lodge. I'm seeing like a teepee with people sitting in a circle, and there's a fire, and there's a lot of people like just drinking water, and some people are chanting. I hear drums. So you're being asked to participate or host some sort of um, sweat lodge or something. And this card is referring to that sweat lodge. This is get more information. So they're wanting you to talk to people that may have already done sweat lodges, or maybe there's somebody that you know that you've connected with to do sweat lodges before, but you're to get some people together and do this. Maybe you're supposed to be renting a place to be able to do it or what have you, but come together with some friends and your sisters when it comes to your soul tribe sisters is what I mean. Get with them and do some sort of sweat lodge. But they're asking you to get information about this. It's going to be something that you want to do within the next 3 months or into the summer. But I do feel like they're wanting you to do it like around the next 3 months. Which cards do I go to now? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Dorothea, please? And love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Am I supposed to continue with these? Am I supposed to take this one? Okay, so instantly what they're giving me with this get more information card, and this is to do with the sweat lodge, okay? And then you have release your blocks. There's some things that you still need to release that revolve around holding you back from using all of your spiritual talents to the fullest capacity, to, you know, to where it needs to be to help you make finances, not just do that, but to where you're helping out as many people as you can. But there's something that is holding you back, but I feel like it's in like the etherics. Okay. It's something then the etherics or the spiritual aspect of things, the spiritual realm. And what I feel is going to happen is when you go to this sweat lodge, it's going to clear you out so much and put you so much in tune with like the universe within, the creator within, the 0 point energy, getting to that place of feeling like you are the universe, what have you. But there's some sort of ceremony or sweat lodge or something that you need to do to clear these type of things from the etherics. Okay. And I feel like it's going to be like from night and day. You're going to be like, oh, wow, I thought that I was really in tune before this sweat lodge or before this, whatever it is that I'm referring to. But now that I've done this, it's like I'm infinitely connected. I don't even know how to put it into words because it's so awing. It's so inspiring. It's so magical. So you definitely need to get with it and do that. And then you're being asked to keep your heart open. I don't know exactly what this card is referring to. I'm not really getting anything off of it. I'm going to read the book and see what it says. I hate when I have to do that, but there's just no message that's coming through. Sometimes that just means spirit is wanting you to hear the message that the book is saying. So let's just see what they have to say. First quarter moon in Libra. Okay, it says, are you too attached to someone or perhaps to your current goal? It's a wonderful thing to care deeply. However, if you start to smother the person or the situation you love, you could run into trouble. Work with others as you move towards your goal, but don't become so dependent that you give away your power. Keep your heart open. This card can also suggest that it is a time to negotiate something, and the way to manifest your goals now could be to come up with a solution that pleases everyone. It says there is a need to be adored here, which is fine. We all have that trait to an extent. But if it tips you into self doubt, it's gone too far. So it's important that you don't allow yourself to get set in your own ways. Keep your heart and mind open. Believe in your generousness. Okay. So that's what that card is referring to. I'm told to go to the crystal card. Okay, guys, I have Donna, Vitrina, Jades, and Zenitra on the list. If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please let me know by putting your name into the comments. 2 cards are free, 4 for 5 or 9 for 15. If you're paying for one of the readings, make sure that you're making that payment first and then putting your name in the comments along with how many cards that you're paying for. Okay, so this makes sense. They told me to share the bottom card with you as well. So you got obsidian, which is about protection and connection with the root chakra, connection with the earth and grounding. But this is saying that you're protected in your journey. There was something that maybe you may be a little uneasy about, or uneasy isn't really the right word of saying. What's the right word to use here? There may be something in your life, some sort of situation or energy that you're putting time and energy into that maybe you just are undecided as to whether or not to continue with this energy, or if you're progressing, or you're questioning if there's any potential in it. Or if you're not already going through this energy, this may be an energy that you're getting ready to go through, because this is a card of the bottom is a card of psychic connection, psychic abilities, enhancements to them, unique and rare gifts, awakening. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with once these blocks are removed in the etherics, that there's just this flood of awakenings, okay, to all of these different types of gifts and connections and so forth. And what it's saying is you're going to be protected through this. You'll know exactly that what you've been putting that time and energy into was worthwhile, because it has something to do in a roundabout. It's like this circle, never-ending circle or never-ending journey that comes back to itself. So it's saying whatever you're putting time and energy into is going to come full circle once you do all of this stuff, and it's going to make you very successful with your psychic abilities, psychic talents, or spiritual gifts. Okay, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I've got Donna, Vitrina, Jades, and Zenitra. If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please put your name into the comments. 2 cards are free, 4 for 5 or 9 for 15. All right, Donna, the next reading is going to be for you, hun. All right, Donna, I was told to go to my angel cards for you. I wish you guys were closer, Dorothea. I would go to the sweat thing with you. I've been wanting to do that for a really long time. I've also wanted to participate in ayahuasca's ceremony and haven't been able to do that. Am I supposed to take both of these cards for her? Okay, so Donna, you've got connection with 2 very I don't know if dominant's the right way of putting it, but these are 2 angels that show up quite a bit in my life. But 2 very powerful angels that are coming out for you, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Raphael is coming out and assisting you in learning how to heal your body, learning how to heal your different bodies, not just like your physical body, but your mental, emotional, spiritual, etheric body. what have you. And so what Spirit is asking you to do is connect in meditation at this time and start asking specifically for just this angel to come in. When this angel comes in, you'll see like a green light, or you'll just have this energetic feeling as it starts to shift, and you start to connect with this angel. And what you're going to do is ask questions while your eyes are closed, focusing on that third eye area. And these questions are going to be about, teach me how to heal such and such. So maybe you're thinking of your emotional body. What do I have to do to heal my emotional body? And what's going to happen is this angel is going to give you flashes of different things that have happened in your lifetime, or different thoughts that you may have that have to do with something that needs to be healed. And then as that thought comes to you, you're going to be like, well, how do I release it? And then that's when this angel comes in. This angel will come and help you to cut cords. So you can ask this angel to use his sword to cut right through those cords of energy that is attached from you to a situation, you to a thought pattern, you to what have you, or whatever it has to do with things that you are trying to let go of, rid, and heal. But Archangel Michael is also there to help you to release any kind of negative aspects that you, or thoughts or feelings that you have about yourself. Okay. So if there's anything that you have about yourself at this time that is of negative value, this angel wants to come in and help you to release those type of energies and cut cords with them, as well as cutting cords with things that you need to heal from your past. I don't feel like there's a lot that you need to heal from your past. I feel like a lot of that's already been healed, and it may have just been healed in the session that we did. But either way it goes, this angel is also an angel of protection. So you're going to be learning lessons and knowing that you're divinely protected at all times. So you may be one of those people that likes to ground your energy into the earth, and then pull the energy up and put a cocoon around you of protection, and then act as if the energies of any kind of drama or negativity bounces right off you and goes back to where it came from. But this angel is saying, like, you don't even have to do that. There's this part of you, this belief that you need to start growing, that comes with just knowing that you're protected. So when you know that you're protected by acting as if you know, or pretending, whatever the right way of putting that is, that you know that you're protected, the more that you trust that you're protected and see, like, everything always goes okay. I'm never hurt. I've not gotten in a car accident, or whatever it is that you are wanting to be protected in. As you start to see that you've always been protected in those areas, you're like, shit, I have always been protected. So I don't really have to pray for that protection. I just know that I am. Okay, so there's going to be lessons and something to do with that. But yeah, they're both saying meditation is definitely important at this time. Connection with both of these angels, setting intentions on them helping you to learn how to heal. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Donna, much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I'm going to move on to Vitrina, Jades, and Zatrina. If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please put your name into the comments. If you're paying for one of the readings, then make sure you're making that payment and then putting your name in the comments along with how many cards that you've paid for. Okay, Vitrina, I'm going to go ahead and move on to you. I was told to use the mermaid cards. What messages do you have for Vitrina, please? In love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit, your higher self, please, for Vitrina. Tell me when to stop. Okay, one more, please. I was told to take the bottom for whatever reason. Okay, so you may be going on a deepening of a journey of the soul. Okay. What I feel from this card is you are either newly awakened, or there is a part of your awakening journey that is like newly started, some sort of new awakening within your awakening journey that has just started. This is a card of deepening that voyage, deepening that journey, taking it to the next level, ascending to higher heights, things like that. And then you have the vulnerability card. And this card is asking you to open yourself up to different changes, different transformations. Allow yourself to be present and go with the flow of whatever is transforming in your life. This may revolve around a romantic relationship, feeling vulnerable with somebody that you're romantically involved with or wanting to be romantically involved with, but this could also just be vulnerable with the aspect of letting go of things, because I'm getting like this feeling of the more that you let go, the more vulnerable that you feel, the more open you feel or subjected to something bad happening. But spirit saying like the more that you allow yourself to be vulnerable and open up to all these different changes that are happening for you at this time, the more that you're going to see that they were just that, they were happening for you. They are blessings in disguise. They are things that are going to create a deepening in this connection of your spiritual journey. Okay. They're wanting you to look up the number 99 or 9 and 99. So make sure that you're looking at that number. I know that 9 is about philanthropy, service to others, but it could have many, many other meanings. So make sure that you're looking that up. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Jade's. Which cards do I go to for Jade's, please? I've seen 2 different decks. Which cards do I start with for Jade's, please? These. Thank you. Okay, Jades, this is going to be for you, hun. And then I have a Zenitra after that. If anybody else is wanting a reading, please put your name into the comments. 2 cards are free. 4 for 5 or 9 for 15. Okay, Jades, this is going to be for you, hun. What message do you have for Jades, please? Am I supposed to continue with these cards? Am I supposed to continue with this? Which cards do I go to? Thank you. Okay, so you're being asked to allow your heart to be open to receive at this time. There's some sort of situation that you're in or situation that you're asking to manifest that is asking you to be open to receiving love, open to giving love, open to changing and making adjustments necessary so that you can be open to love. So this may be something to do with a romantic relationship. If you're already in a romantic relationship, this could be asking you to open up to deeper connections with the person that you're with. But I feel like this is referring to just love in general. With a romantic partner is coming out. So what messages do you have, please, for Jades and love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please? This is also referring to, they're saying the heart is a space of truth, of inner knowing, of wisdom, of, it has the Akashic records, the book of life, the tree of, the book of knowledge, the tree of life. It has all of those inner knowings and things like that. Hi, Alexis. How you doing, honey? Thank you for your donation. But it's asking you to be open to truth and knowledge being revealed to you at this time. There's some sort of major transformation that you're going through. This may be a spiritual awakening or what they call an ascension journey, because right next to it, you have lies of the shadows. This is a card of the shadow self, things that are of darker type energy coming up to the surface to be released and to be healed or to be turned into love and light. So there's aspects of yourself or maybe even people around you that are starting to come to the surface, so to speak, being brought out so that you can recognize it, see the truth of it. This card is a card of truth. So seeing the truth of it and just having these knowings of how to push through it, how to rid of it, how to let go, or how to heal it, what have you. You are getting guidance from angels at this time when it comes to these dark aspects that are being released at this time. You may even be seeing shadow figures that are going across the wall, or you may be thinking that somebody just walked in the other room and put a shadow on the wall. This is your shadow. When you're seeing these shadows, this is your shadow that is just saying, hey, there's something that you need to pay attention to at this time. I'm releasing something for you to take a look at. And what you need to do is just be aware of it. And as you become aware of it and not judge whatever it is that you're becoming aware of, the healing starts automatically. You don't really have to do much else to it, but just go along with it, be in the flow with it. So a lot of things transforming for you, Jades. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I've got Zatrina next. If there's anybody else. Oh, and then I have Alexis. I forgot about Alexis needing to be put on the list. Let me get. Okay, Zanitra. Which cards do I go to for Zanitra, please? Tell me to go to these. All right, Zanitra, this is going to be for you. And then I have Alexis after you. If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please put your name into the comments. 2 cards are free, 4 for 5 or 9 for 15. If you're making a payment for one of the paid readings, make sure that you're sending that payment first and then putting your name in the comments along with how many cards that you paid for so that you're getting the right amount of cards. All right, Zanitra, this is for you, hon. What messages do you have for Zanitra? Am I supposed to take both of these? Okay, for whatever reason, they are telling me to pull you one of these crystal cards. I always do what I am told to do. I don't really fight with Spirit about what Spirit is telling me to do, so I'm going to do that. So you got the Star Brothers, which is an energy of loyalty, someone being genuine, or maybe this is even referring to you, but a feeling of being safe, knowing that you can trust in whatever it is that is going on in your life to turn out okay. But this is a card saying that whatever kind of things are transforming in your life, whatever it is that you're going through at this time, you're going to get through it. You're going to be protected throughout the whole entire thing. This may be revolving around connections with people and communicating, because you did get Lamar, which is a card of the throat chakra and communication. And this may be also in connection to some sort of talent that you have in sharing words with others. So maybe you have information or experience, strength, and hope that you have to share with others, and you have a way of getting that out. You have a way with words, like your words are healing. So one of those aspects of you of being a healer is using your words. It may also be in connection with being a great listener, but I'm really getting like you have words to share with others, and it's time to share those words. There may be a spiritual awakening that you're going through at this time that has to do with being somebody of public, that is going to be of public recognition or have some sort of publicity that you may be in front of. And I feel like you're going through an initiation at this time into helping you to see exactly what that is. Or maybe if you already know exactly what this is referring to, that there's going to be more information revealed about it, or something like that. But they're asking you to trust the timing, that you're not being passed up for whatever this opportunity is. That in fact, Spirit is like, nope, it's quite the opposite. You're going through initiation. You're getting activated, so to speak, or awakened to exactly what you need at this time. So there's still some time that needs to be put into getting some things put in order for you. Okay. And I do feel like there's a aspect of studying something. So I don't know exactly what this is, but maybe you'll know exactly what Spirit is wanting you to study. And if you don't know what you want, what Spirit wants you to study, then ask, guide, lead, and instruct me to the right books, the right audios, the right teachers even. Okay. And help me to be the student that I need to be. But you're to trust in the process right now, is what Spirit is saying. Like, timing is of the essence. It is everything. You're not being passed up. Just know, don't leave 5 minutes before the miracle happens. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I've got Alexis next, and I don't have anybody else after Alexis. So if you're wanting a reading, please put your name into the comments. 2 cards are free, 4 for 5 or 9 for 15. Oh, Zanitra, I'm glad, honey. I'm glad it resonates with you. Thank you for sharing that with me, honey. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Much love to you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to Alexis. Which cards do I go to for Alexis, please? Okay, instantly I'm getting the Mermaid deck. So let's see what they have for you. What messages do you have for Alexis, please? And love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from Spirit or higher self, please, for Alexis. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from Spirit or higher self, please, for Alexis. Tell me when to stop, please. I said 3 more. So 1, 2, Okay, so before I even pull these cards out for you, I was told that you need to clear your auric field. There is some sort of, what is the right word? Give me the right word to share with her. There is some sort of energy that has been almost like magnetized to your auric field, for better lack of words. I don't know how else to yes, Jonathan, I'll put you on the list, honey. I don't know exactly how to say it, but it's almost like I see a clear aura. Okay. There's not a bunch of junk or anything in it, but I see like one part of your aura that there's some sort of attachment to. There's some sort of energy that is just like magnetic, um, magnetically drawn to you. And this may be a result of somebody that you've been hanging around, or maybe several people that you've been around. So it could even be, no, I forgot. I was supposed to turn these. Okay. It may even be coworkers or family members that you might be around, but, this energy needs to be cleared. And they're saying like you can clear it by, expanding your aura using, what do you call it? Sage, or saying something Padre, San Padres, something like that. Um, Let me write Jonathan down before I forget. But anyway, clear your auric field at this time, and maybe even carry stones like, tourmaline, obsidian, kyanite. Yeah, all of those would be good for that. Okay, so the first card that came out for you is guide. This is all about connection with guides. Your guides being there for you, guiding, leading, and instructing you through some sort of situation. This situation may be involving somebody that has a crush on you, or maybe somebody that you have a crush on. There is definitely somebody, maybe even two somebodies that are in your life at this time that are, crushing on you hard, or either you're with somebody and somebody else is crushing on you hard. But either way it goes, I am feeling as if somebody is definitely crushing on you, or maybe wanting to get with you, for better lack of words, but you're being guided through your intuition, connection through, telepathic communications even. So pay attention to that inner still voice that you have, those inner knowings, the intuition, maybe even musical lyrics that you might be hearing to give you some sort of indicator. But this is also about you being a guide for others. You are somewhat of a mentor, somebody who, other people may look up to. That may be one of your, deep qualities, or maybe it's something that you're learning that you have an asset in, is being there for other people, being somebody that is able to mentor others, teach others. You're quite the teacher, is what I hear. But they're saying it didn't come without a lot of lessons. So these lessons may have been traumatic things that have happened in your life, or maybe even grieving over somebody. I mean, it could be so many different aspects of yourself that you, had to go, so many different things that you had to learn so that you could be a teacher. But they're saying like you was the student and now it's time for you to be the teacher. But either way it goes, somebody is longing to be with you. Somebody is definitely crushing hard on you, or vice versa. Maybe you're crushing on them. There may be some sort of separation that you're going through with somebody, or maybe like an energy of feeling distant from somebody. And this could just be that you're not in a relationship and you're feeling distant because there is no connection. But I'm feeling this is more of like there's some sort of distance between a connection with somebody. Even if it's not a separation, it may just be that whoever it is that you're crushing over, or whoever it is that is crushing over you, has not yet come forward and communicated that. Or if they have, they haven't done anything about it. It's a little bit of a confusing energy to me, but I do feel like for whatever reason, there may be a third party involved, or maybe there's two people, that are coming towards you, or maybe you're with somebody and another person coming towards you. Take it however it resonates, because like I'm saying, it's feeling a little confusing to me. So, yes, Melissa, I can get you, honey. Okay, but anyway, let's see what other cards do I go to, please? Thank you. You're very welcome, Zanitra. Much love, honey. I'm doing Alexis now, and then I have Jonathan and Melissa. Guys, thank you for your, likes, shares, subscribes, follows, donations, payments, whatever you want to call it. Anybody who is subscribing to my channel, thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. Ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Am I supposed to continue with these cards? What other messages do you have for Alexis, please? In love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Alexis. I was told to not take this one. Okay. I thought you said to take that one. What other? Thank you. Okay. I was also told to get you one out of this deck. So I'm going to listen to spirit and see what they have for you. So the next card that came out is the Cosmic Heart. This is all about action and gratitude. So being thankful for the lessons and challenges in your life, as well as for all the things that are transforming right in front of your eyes. Maybe start making your life like a living prayer using I am affirmations and statements that are going to be like helping you to get towards the things that you want to manifest or your goals. So like I am affirmations, like I am grateful to now have blank in my life. Maybe it's love. So I am grateful to have a romantic partner, or I am grateful to have love in my life. Whatever it is, like make your life, revolved around giving thanks, showing gratitude for the things that you're wanting as if you already have them. So giving thanks before you have it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like I was getting that all confused, but either way it goes. This is also a card of devotion to a situation, committing to something. So this could also be referring to commitment with a romantic partner, taking something to the next level is what I am getting. There may be something that you're being guided to clear out of your life at this time. It may be a person. It may be just a certain energy or a thought pattern that you have about something. And then you've got you're not alone. This is a card of feeling separate from something, from a situation, from a group of people, from your energies of your guides or what have you. But what spirit is saying is like, you're really not alone. This isolation that you're feeling is needed so that the lessons that you need to learn at this current time, you will be able to learn and get through them easier. So you're going to have a time of, if you're not already in this energy, where you're going to feel like spirit is distancing you from other people. Even if you have a career, you may even feel like, while you're at work, not very many people are talking to you all of a sudden when they used to, or something like that. And this is just spirit's way of disconnecting you from people at this time so that you can be more connected with your guides, your higher self, your intuition, and start to be able to evaluate which direction that you want to move in. I feel like you have some choices to make, and those choices are revolving around relationships. Not all relationships are that I'm talking about are romantic. So this is removal of friends that no longer vibrate with you. The removal of family members that maybe are drama filled, or, don't have your best interest, or what have you. Anything. It could be anything like that. But after this feeling of isolation is all said and done, you're going to have new friends, new family members, new energies that are going to vibrate with you. They're going to resonate with you more than what you are currently experiencing. And this may be why this card is coming up and showing me a couple different people, because maybe one of these people is referring to a friendship. What message did you have? Am I supposed to take? Okay. So there's an energy of forgiveness coming through. And then you also had this one turn over, but I was told not to take it. It is the relax card. But this is a full moon in Pisces. So there could be some emotional purging, and it may have to do with a past relationship or connection that you're distancing yourself from at this time. But this is saying that there is an aspect of forgiveness that needs to be had, or maybe you're in the process of forgiving somebody, or somebody is in the process of forgiving you. But I do feel like a slight emotional purge. This may be something that you're being guided to go through at this time, or that you are going through at this time because of something that you're releasing. Yes, 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 they say. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I have Jonathan and Melissa next. Okay, guys, I'm going to move on to Jonathan. Which cards do I go to for Jonathan, please? I've seen 3 different decks. Which deck do I start out with for Jonathan, please? Okay, Jonathan. You're very welcome, Alexis. Much love to you, honey. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Well, that didn't work very well. What messages do you have for Jonathan, please? In love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Jonathan. Am I supposed to take both of those? Okay, so you got the Golden Children, which is a card of embracing the inner child, nurturing the inner child, clearing things that have to do with traumas that may have injured the inner child. So the inner child is that part of your spirit that is connected with creativity, joy, happiness, being childlike and playful. So it's asking you to connect with this inner child and do things that would bring you joy, happiness, peace, contentment, comfort, what have you. Be playful, learn how to be playful in ways that are going to bring that inner child some joy and happiness. Learn how to laugh or laugh more, tell more jokes, what have you. But this is also a card of an awakening of rare gifts, rare abilities. This could be natural abilities that have nothing to do with spiritual aspects of your life, but it also could be referring to spiritual gifts awakening in you or being more enhanced in you. But this is referring to something that is rare. And then you have Earth's Pulsing, which is a card of connecting with nature, getting out and walking, connecting with the plant and tree beings, maybe even connecting with the streams, because this water keeps coming out to me for whatever reason. And I'm seeing you like just sitting by like a waterfall or a dam, maybe even, and hearing like the rushing water over the dam. And as you're hearing that, it's like a meditative type energy for you. And I feel you actually like melting into like this energy of 0 point energy. So if you're not somebody that meditates, get connected with water, the sound of water, even if it's on like YouTube and you're listening into some earbuds or what have you, because I do believe that this connection with like a deepening of the connection while meditating is going to help this gift to awaken more, or in general, it's going to help it to awaken. But just slow down a little bit, get connected with nature, take some walks. They're asking you to learn how to take in deep breath. So maybe connection with breath work will also help you in connection with these rare gifts and meditation. Yes, they're saying. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Jonathan. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being a support. I have Melissa next. Yes, Courtney, I got you. Okay, Melissa, I was instantly told to go to my crystal deck. So let's see what they have for you. What messages do you have for Melissa, please? And love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Melissa. And love, thank you. So you got turquoise, which is a card of balance and the throat and heart chakra. So what I'm instantly getting from this is there is a need for balance when it comes to communication. So if it's all about me, and listen to me, and I'm right and you're wrong, or what have you, then it needs to be some sort of compromise. You need to get to an energy of listening to the other person, or maybe it's vice versa. The roles are reversed with somebody that is around you. But what this is saying is learning how to have some sort of balance and not always having the focus on you. But this is also a connection with the throat chakra, which is about communication. You may be going through some awakening to your throat chakra, where 1 minute you feel like you have like an itchy, scratchy voice, and the next minute you're fine. Maybe you're having to swallow a lot. You could feel like there's a lump in your throat. You're very welcome, Jonathan. Much love to you, honey. But this is also about the heart chakra. So matters of the heart may be coming up. And this may be causing some sort of frustration, because I'm getting like a frustrated energy. And maybe there's some arguments that you're getting ready to engage in, or maybe in the recent past you've engaged in, that have to do or revolve around communication issues or problems. And what Spirit is saying is that there's balance coming to those things. There's lessons that are going to create balance. So, just so you know, that's something that you should expect. What other messages do you have? I'm not taking all of those. What other messages do you have for Melissa, please? In love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Woo. Okay, you got surrender to the sweetness. This is Venus energy. This is a card of learning to enjoy life, finding the pleasures in life. It's also a card of connection with nature for whatever reason that I usually don't get that, but I'm feeling like you need to connect with nature as well. Deepen your connection with the connection in nature. This could also be a card that is asking you to balance between your physical and spiritual life. So if you're too much on your phone or watching YouTube or on Facebook too much and not spending enough time in nature or connecting with the sun, moon, and stars or healing aspects of yourself or what have you, they're asking you to start balancing those things out and doing that. But definitely start engaging more in the things that are bringing you more pleasure to your life that have to do with connection of the outdoors. For whatever reason, I keep seeing the outdoors. So maybe you're somebody that likes to go and take walks or hikes or what have you, and you're being asked to engage in that again. So I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Okay, Courtney, I've got you. Next, which cards I go to for Courtney, please? They told me to go to the animal deck, so. Oh, happy birthday, Courtney. Happy birthday, honey. Big hugs. What messages do you have for Courtney, please? In love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Courtney. In love, romance, finance. Okay, so you got the unicorn. The unicorn is all about creative energies, inspired ideas, putting time and energy into something that is going to create an avenue of money or success or even independent security, a feeling of safety or what have you. But this is a card of being imaginative, creative, embracing the magical side of yourself through some sort of artistic expression, whether it be music, poetry, self-expression through your healing work or art. It could be anything like that, but you're being asked to engage in these creative endeavors. If you're not feeling very creative at this time, start using the affirmation that creative and inspired ideals come to me endlessly, or something like that. Be creative with the way that you make this affirmation. But I feel as if you're getting ready to, or you're already like just coming into a very creative energy. What other messages do you have for Courtney, please? In love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Courtney. Okay, so you got focus on the positive. You may be feeling like you're being held back a little bit by spirit, or like you're not moving forward in enough enough rapid pace, or in the time that you feel like you should be doing it, or something like that. Spirit saying, look, just hold yourself back a little bit. There's something that is still having to be revealed. You haven't seen the full picture. You're not going to see the full picture for a couple of years, is what I'm getting. So you're going to be on this like journey of becoming in tune with who you truly are. And this is going to be throughout so many different aspects of yourself. So even though they're saying, even though you're a healer right now, there's so many more aspects that haven't opened up and lessons that you haven't learned yet. And it's going to take a couple years to get through these. And I know that you're thinking like, damn, a couple years, but look, I've been on this journey since, well, probably since I was born. But when I first started realizing that I was going through some major transformations was in 2012. And it's just now taken me to get, my YouTube channel still only has 500 something people, but I'm just now getting to the point of getting into even being confident enough to do certain healings and things like that. So, things take time to progress. And this is what spirit is saying, is like, think positive about it. Act as if it's already happening. Manifest these energies to you quicker by being positive about them. Saying thank you for your challenges and things like that. Yes, they're saying. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, Courtney. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I have time for one or two more readings. I will wait just a few minutes to see if anybody else would like a reading. If not, I'm going to end this live feed. So I'll give it just a couple minutes, guys. You're very welcome, hun. Much love to you, Courtney. Happy birthday, honey. I'm going to shut my curtains real quick, guys. Give me just a second. Oh, good, Melissa. Thank you for sharing that with me. I love turquoise. I need to get outside more. I love nature too. I'm glad it resonates with you, honey. Much love to you. Okay, Margaret, I see that you're sending a payment now. Make sure that you tell me how many cards that you're paying for so that I know how many to give you. Okay, just waiting on, oh, 4 cards. Okay, thank you, Margaret. You'll be next right now, actually, so don't go nowhere. Okay, which cards do I start with for Margaret, please? What messages do you have for Margaret, please? In love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Well, that was fast. So you got lapis lazuli, which is, am I supposed to continue with these cards? Okay. Lapis lazuli, which is a card of resolution, problems being solved, a situation coming to an ending, and a new beginning happening in another type of energy that is better for you. I don't know exactly what this is referring to. However, you may know exactly what it's referring to. But before I even started pulling out your cards, I got like this deja vu moment. I don't know if it was you, but I felt like this message was coming through about a twin flame or some sort of soulmate connection that I don't know if you're either talking with them on the internet or there's some sort of connection through phone or um, technology of some sort. Okay. Or if this is an energy that it's shown me like you're going to get ready to come into. But either way it goes, I feel like there's some sort of connection with somebody through electronics that is creating some lessons for you. Okay. And these lessons are going to bring growth, is what I am hearing. But this is also a third eye and throat chakra card. So you may be going through some expansion in your third eye as well as lessons revolving around communication, which makes complete sense. So you did get root related cords, which is the card of the home, stability within the home. So there is a shift or a change. Something is shifting for the better here. You may feel as if there were some chaotic moments or like these tower moments, so to speak. But what Spirit is saying is like these are just mini tower moments to bring on some sort of major change. Okay. So just go with the flow, be present in whatever is happening. I do feel like there's going to be some arguments, and I don't know who these arguments are going to be with. They may even be with yourself, but um, because I'm getting like this thought of overthinking some things. And I'm one of those people that talks to myself out loud or talks to myself or talks to my spirit guides out loud as well. So you may be one of those people who are just like overthinking and talking to yourself and maybe telling yourself off type deal. But either way it goes, this is also a card of the root chakra. So connection or stability within the home, also connections with the earth. But I'm getting like some sort of dynamic of relationships within the home changing or some sort of dynamic within the aspect of the home that is changing. And I literally can see like vortexes in different corners in the house just shifting and changing. So there may be different things within the home that are shifting and changing and not just one aspect. Yes, they're saying. Which card? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Margaret, please, when it comes to love, romance, finance? Am I supposed to take? Oh, I thought there was 2 cards there. Okay, so trust the timing. So this is a card telling you that you haven't been passed up for some sort of opportunity. That timing is of the essence. Divine timing is at play. So if you've been feeling like you're having to wait on something, that something just isn't happening fast enough. The situation isn't resolving as quick as you'd like it to resolve. Spirit saying, well, there's still lessons that need to be learned. There's still something that needs to come out of this situation. That's why it hasn't happened the way you want it to yet. It hasn't resolved exactly how you've asked for it to resolve, but it will, is what Spirit is saying. So whatever it is that it's referring to, and again, I'm seeing those different vortexes in like 4 different corners of your house that are spinning. So there may be 4 different aspects of something within your home that is shifting and changing for the better. Some of it's going to feel very chaotic. If you're not already in this energy, this is energy that you should expect. Okay. Am I supposed to continue with these cards? What other messages do you have for Margaret, please? And love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Thank you. So you got, you're not for everyone. This is a card of embracing your true north, your dorkiness, your weirdness, your quirkiness, that part of you that is different from everybody else or unique or apart from how everybody acts or how everybody else dresses or thinks or whatever it may be. But I get this like feeling of you just being like weird. I'm weird too. Embrace that weirdness, whatever the weirdness is that you have, because Spirit is saying it's something that makes you unique. It makes you you. It is what makes you stand out to other people. And as I'm saying that standing out to other people, I'm getting this energy of whoever it is that is connecting with you, or either you're going to start to connect with on technology, internet. I feel like a deepening of connection that is teaching you lessons, or you're going to connect with somebody that is going to teach you a lot of lessons. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. You're way out there. I love it. Me too. All right, guys. I am going to go ahead and end this live feed. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, following, making payments for these readings. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. So much love for you guys. I probably will not be going live tomorrow, but you will probably see me on Wednesday evening on Facebook. So be watching out for that, guys. Much love to y'all. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. You're very welcome, Margaret.